Back for another video. All that said, did into the video, and after saying anything, we're gonna just didn't right into the video. Alright, everyone. The NBA playing tournament kicked off last night again. Two teams were gonna advance to the playoffs, and two teams were gonna head home. We're gonna start. We're gonna both games. We're gonna do both games in the same video. But the first game I talked about, that'll be the title of the video. But we all done talked about both games. But the first game I talked about, that will be the title. So we're gonna start with the game of the night. Miami and Chicago. Um, Miami coming off a very embarrassing loss against Atlanta. The Bulls coming off a very good road win against the Raptors. So the Bulls have the momentum. The Heat don't have momentum, but the Heat always don't have the momentum. Yeah, they lost, but you have the home court behind your side. They were the 7th seed, so they had two home games. They had two home games in the playing tournament. So that's why you got momentum. You did two home games. So we're gonna start. The Heat won the game. Thanks to Jimmy Butler. He had 31 points, but he wasn't the only one who had 30 points. It was Matt Strus, whoever that. I forgot what his name was, but he also, and somebody else for the Heat had 31 points as well. I think it was somebody named Strus, Matt Strus. I think it was somebody like that. I really don't know his name. I haven't paid attention to him, but I know. But whoever it was, he also had 31 points, along with Jimmy Butler 31. The Rouge the Heat to a big time win to advance them to the playoffs to take on the Bucks for the third time out of the last 4 years. But the third time out of the last 4 years in the playoffs that these two teams will face off with each other. The first time they met, the Heat beat them 4-1. Second time they meet, the Bucks sweep them. So now they meet again for the third time. They didn't meet last year. They almost met in the conference final for the third time in a row, but the Celtics ended up better than that one. Say no, y'all not gonna meet for the third time in a row. Some people probably getting bored of this matchup. So who really? Because I'm tired of. So who want to see the same one matchup for 3 years in a row, 4 years in a row? So we're already gonna see this matchup again. I got the Bucks winning that series. I had them beating the Heat 4-1. And a 5 game series. I haven't taken care of business in a 5 game series. I think the Bucks win game 1. The Bucks win game 2 as well. The Heat will come out and win game 3. The Bucks will come out and win game 4. Then I'll come out and blow out the Heat in game 5. That's how I have it for that first round matchup. I did a betting on the NBA app, and I betted on all the playoffs, and you have a chance to win. If you win, you have a chance to win $1 million. If you win, it's very hard to win on this type of stuff. It's very hard to win. Because if you betting on a certain kind of stuff, if you're betting on like one series, one game, then hey, not a problem. But if you're betting on all the series, on every single one, all in one betting, it's very hard to win. It'll be very hard if you're betting on the entire thing. You're betting on the entire first round, the entire second round, third round, and the NBA Finals, all in one betting. That's very hard to do. But hey, what I did was the right. I picked the team that I know who are gonna win. But we'll talk about that in another video. But if you are watching this video, don't forget the NBA playoffs. But in the day, it starts with the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers. I have Philly winning this series in 5. I think Brooklyn will come out and win the game. I think they'll come out and find a way to win the game. First game will go to Philly. Game three will also go to Philly. But then the Brooklyn Nets will come out and win game 4, go for the sweep. Then the Sixers will come out and beat them up in game 5 at home, and then make it the second round. The Brooklyn Nets team is very, very good. They have some nice young talent, and I think they can win. I think they can win the game. And I think win no more than probably one game because they're not that good, and they don't have any star players on that team. The only star player they have on that team is Cam Thomas. The reason I say that because he had 4 40-point games. When Kevin Durant got traded, the man had 3 40-point games in a row. Then he had 2 consecutive 25-point games. Then he got taken out of the rotation for some stupid reason. and he only played like 15 minutes a night. But then the final game of the season, he put up 46 points. So if anybody's starting that team, it's Cam Thomas from LSU. That man was balling before he got put on the bench. 4 or 5 games in a row, he was just balling. And then that final game of the season, when he got to play automated, that boy balled and almost put up 50 points. So if anybody's starting that team, it's Cam freaking Thomas. Okay, to the other game, the OKC Thunder and Timberwolves. That game with the blowout, T-Wolves came out and they just destroyed the OKC Thunder. They just came out and just dominated, and they took their business. They took their business. First half was very close, beginning the second half. The T-Wolves put another stamp on the. They put another stamp on it. And they just said, we're gonna get to the playoffs. We're gonna advance. We're not gonna let your Thunder team beat us after we just saw to beat up my favorite team on Wednesday night. If a T-Wolves are ready to beat them up like that, then why we can't? And we have a better team than the T-Wolves. We have a better team. We have more weapons. We have better players. They have their players too, but they don't have a team like us. And we were at home too. So if they were able to win like that, then why we couldn't win like that? It was a close game from start to finish. That OTC and Pelicans game, it was a close game from start to finish. Again, I was at that game, and I was watching the entire game. And what I saw from my team, I saw no defense. They didn't play any defense. They didn't get any rebounds. Like, the reason our team lost because we didn't get stops. We did not play any defense, and then when we need, and then we couldn't get rebounds. When the Thunder missed some shots, the Thunder got the offensive rebound, and they made a shot right back. You got to get rebounds, and you got to play some defense. If you don't play defense and you don't get them rebounds, then how you gonna win? You're either gonna go the entire game not getting almost no rebounds on the defensive side, and then also going on the defensive side not playing any defense. You gotta play defense. When the Pels needed to play some defense when it mattered the most, they could not play any defense when it mattered the most. It was going back and forth, back and forth. I'll say it again, it was going back and forth, back and forth. And then when the Pels had a chance to win the game and put it away, they turned the ball over. They made a couple shots, they missed some free throws, and then it went down from there. And I was very, very disappointed in my team. Very disappointed. It was a disappointing night for us. We fought back, but again, we should have won that game. That's the game we should have had. We have OKC number. We beat them 3 out of 4 times this year. Even though we have their number. We beat them all 3 times last year as well, so we have their number. We just didn't do it when it mattered the most. Again, Minnesota, they won last night. They won big time. Very big time. They destroyed OKC. So Minnesota, they'll play Denver in the first round. I think that'll be a 6-game series or maybe a 5-game series. I kind of think Denver don't come out and beat them in a 5-game series, but I think he probably can go to 6 games. He probably can go to 6, but with no Jaden McDaniels, and how who's gonna guard Jokic? Like Towns and Dober are gonna guard Jokic. Probably gonna double team, but you can't double team Jokic. So if you double team, somebody's gonna be wide open. So that's why I think the Nuggets are gonna come out and just take their business in this first round matchup and beat them in a 5-game series, 4-1. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, give the video thumbs up. Give me a playoff again today. Again, I'm very disappointed. My team is not in the playoffs. We were in there last year against Phoenix, and we're not in there this year, which is very disappointing. But again, they're always next year. They're always next year. See you, everyone.